myself, having led the student movement, being secretary, vice chairman, and chairman of ASU, my first initial reaction would be to land on the side of labor no matter the issue, because consultation before confrontation. But in this particular case, Mr. Speaker, the government has effectively responded to the fallout of removal of petroleum subsidy. Negotiations are still ongoing at several levels on how to fine-tune some of these programs so that Nigerians will benefit. The strike weapon is not always the first option. It's not the second, it's not the third. You consult, you mobilize, you educate, you penetrate, you articulate your position before you take on the strike. This one came with the speed of light, and I know the federal government had gone to court to get an injunction that there should be no strike. Let us dialogue. Government has never hidden its interest in continuing the dialogue. The SGF was with us here yesterday. He also addressed that issue. That government is open to conversations. And this is not the first time that a labor leader is engaging non-labor interests with its own consequences. Our appeal is simple. It is not those that engage the labor leader in Imo that are suffering now. Getting into this building today was difficult. My secretary couldn't come in. I had to ask her to go home. I'm going to need to represent you this morning, Mr. Speaker. You could see the impact. I just tried to book a flight, and I'm told only 2 airlines, Dana and Aero. I think Airpeace is trying, but I'm sure by the evening there may be no flights. Banks are also on the verge of saying this. I circulated through my work with the minority leader yesterday about 18 letters from different unions urging their members to go on strike effective today. This cannot happen in a country that wants to recover. It is not evidence of patriotism, commitment to social justice, and the liberation of the people from poverty, hunger, marginalization, and dehumanization, which the government is committed to and this House is committed to. The prayer advanced by the Deputy Speaker are important. Labor should desist from this strike, call their men and women back. Second, I also believe they should give the law an opportunity to take its full course. But most importantly, Mr. Speaker, along with the Deputy, engage with your colleagues in the Senate, invite the labor leaders, as we have always done successfully, to come and lay their grievances so Nigeria can be at peace and we can move on. Mr. Speaker, they say if you take quick action, you get quick results. I want to urge you to take this as of utmost importance. In fact, there is no point us sitting here when hundreds of thousands of Nigerians are out there suffering. There are people still at the gates, they can't come in. They were not involved in any labor dispute or political conflict or election. So there's absolutely no reason for this. People are already suffering. So we want to ameliorate the suffering, and we should not complexify or complicate the situation. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity.